mindset going into a game like this?
Obviously it's gonna, be a tough battle for us. But, I think Coach has been doing a really good job of trying to put, positive things in our head and trying to get our mindsets right. And that's what's kind of been going into it. And, she always says, make sure you have good thoughts, and that's what will help boost our confidence for when we go out tomorrow.
Coach was kind of talking about a little bit in practice, but just how important is it just to hustle in a game like this where, they got a bunch of stars and you kind of have to just beat them in other ways?
It's very important. It's important in other games too, but for this game tomorrow, they're going to be more athletic than us. But, we can work harder,
What's the psyche of the team after a tough loss in Michigan State coming into a game against a top-ranked team?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
What's the psyche of the team kind of following a tough loss coming into a bigger game?
Oh, right. Just to bounce back. We're home. We'll have our fans. We have each other. So, just to bounce back.
And the shooting woes, do you kind of expect that to change once you get home, or is that just kind of something you're just continuing to work on in the gym?
Both. We have been getting a lot of shots up individually and in practice, and it's just about our confidence right now. We're back at home, so I think that'll really go up a lot.
You kind of draw back to the NCAA tournament last year. Notre Dame, this is probably maybe the best team you played since then.
Right.
So what type of intensity do you have in that game, and how do you learn from that experience?
That was a lot of intensity. I feel like we were going all 4 quarters, nonstop. There's no time to take breaks in between, like Coach has put in our heads. Every 50-50 ball we have to get, and that's just how we have to play against these type of teams.
Brianna Jones, how important is it almost to make sure she doesn't get the ball?
That's going to be tough. I'm not saying she's not going to get the ball, but if she does, we have some plans to, try and not double team her, but, have 2 almost on her to, make her feel crowded.
Yeah. How difficult is the challenge, though, because they have Jones, but then also Tori Walker-Kimbrough is a pretty good player.
Right.
How do you balance the 2 of those?
You don't want her to get the ball inside, but it's gonna happen, and we just have to stun at her. And if she kicks it out, we have to contest Shatori.
You kind of talked about it before this year, but just every game seems like you get the toughest matchup on the wing.
Right.
I guess just how much do you like doing that? You kind of know what to expect every game.
Right.
I guess how much pride do you take in that? Where Coach says just put Lex on them.
I enjoy it a lot. It feels good when I know my coaches can depend on me, so and my teammates as well.
But when did that kind of start to happen?
I don't know when that happened. Probably when she got here. I feel like they always just put me on the best player when she got here. So yeah.
So do you start to see things kind of like bleed over from one to the next? Where some of these players have similar tendencies, where maybe it is kind of easier to switch from one elite wing to another.
Playing them for a few years, I kind of know what they like. So yeah, it's kind of easier to know what they like to do.
How do you kind of go into that? Do you study individual film on your own, or do you just work on stuff with the team? I guess when the matchup coming in.
It's probably more working with the team, and I think the guys do a really good job of prepping me for them.